Everyone has their different ways of thinking before they step onto the match. To me, it's a moment of freedom, and it's also a moment that I'm really connected to my faith. It's part of my mission of being here. It's not about the match itself, it's just about the growth that you have. That mindset has brought me to this level, and I continue to sharpen it up every single day. We're about to start 7:30 competition training with Professor Guy. And yeah, this is that time of day that you're getting the nerves up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like competition. Professor Guy runs intense. He's intense into the class. He's trying to replicate the competition environment. We're gonna end this chapter perfectly this time. You know, so it started all the way in Lisbon, Europe, and it ends here at home, Long Beach. So that's what we're preparing for right now. And again, the cycle just ends it perfectly.
The competitions can be a goal, but it's not the ultimate goal. The goal is to like what you're doing, to have the resilience that regardless of what's happening to you, you're gonna just show up there, do what has to be done, and enjoy like the people that are around you. And this type of mindset, it helps you to just stay in the long run. And that's what Jiu-Jitsu is about. Like you can win a competition in 1 year and the other year can be like a disaster for you. But like if you stick to it for years, you're able to build a legacy. I feel very blessed to teach this group.
Last year, in 2024, went into Worlds. It was the only competition that I focused in the gi. I happened to go for a position that it's legal into no gi, but illegal into the gi, and then I ended up getting DQ'd. I kind of lost track of the things that really need attention whenever you're going to such a big competition like this. You cannot let your emotions get the best out of you. I left the competition for the very first time, kind of lost into what was gonna be next for me. Up until that moment, everything to me was just about winning that another world title. But luckily, the support system that I have behind me showed me how to take positive lessons out of such a negative result, you know. So I had a lot of growth in that past year. A lot of things that I did not understand as an athlete, nowadays I understand much better. And a lot of things that I did not value as much, nowadays I give much more value to. Time, family, people around me, you know, my surroundings every single day. And if you're doing it right, God allows you and gives you a chance to do it once again. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Day one of the black belt, we're here at the pyramid. I'm supposed to have 2 matches today, so I've still got to warm up. I still got to move around a little bit, get my body loose. And yeah, just watching my teammates, they're all doing great, and feeding off this energy. I think like most important is the work that I've done, my level of jiu-jitsu, and one match at a time. Just I think really focus on the competition. Like it's probably a mistake that I've done last year, and I've learned from, and that I got more mature from. This year, I'm enjoying every second of it, and focusing on each step at a time, and my time will come.
felt good throughout my match. I ended up in position that I wanted to end up to get that feeling of adrenaline like out of the way. I was happy that I didn't like freak out or I didn't like rush to get the finish. I was like building my passing, I was building my sweeps. I think in order to reach the next level, you have to understand the process and keep a sharp mentality on what really matters and when you're here. Focus a little more on your game plan and what you need to do in order to get to your positions, and then just let the match flow, let it go.
Last year, I was set to compete at the Crown. About 2 weeks before, I fractured my hand during a training session. My team wanted me to withdraw from the competition, but it's difficult for me to do such a thing like that. You know, many people expect me to be competing. They like to watch me fight. It was here, so many of my students were pumped up about me competing at home. So I went to the competition, felt good, felt very positive. But during the second match, when I took the back, my opponent tried to wrist lock me from the back position, which for whatever reason, I didn't really pay attention to it, and it just happened to refracture my hand right there. I won the match, I left the match. My hand was really bothering me because I had a full wrap around, and then right when I took that wrap off, I felt like that was my mistake. My hand just got swollen. The worst thing that can really happen to an athlete is to be taken away from what you love to do the most. I did not want it to be away from jiu-jitsu. I wanted to keep my mind sharpened. Even though I couldn't be training myself, I found different ways that I could stay in shape, work out, work on my mindset, and I was just waiting for that specific date just to go out there and unleash and be ready and feel free and compete again. Be once again at the highest level, competing, testing myself. So Europeans was the beginning of it.
As the competition is going, I just keep thinking about my performance in the gym, my game. I do some comparison between my level and my opponent's levels, and that keeps me grounded, that keeps me sharp and focused. I feel like the first match is just to kind of like get it out of the way, but then the second, the third, the fourth, it's really to cement yourself in the competition. Now it's time for me to shut my mind off a little bit about the competition, really go enjoy my family. My mom, my dad are here, my wife, and then wake up tomorrow with a game plan, an opponent in front of me, and 10-minute mark to get it done.
Tainan had an incredible day as planned. I feel like he was very focused and very composed, and today the goal is the same. I think athletes like him are constantly like pushing themselves, right? Like they find these goals that will for sure like impact their image and the way people see them, and like they want to make it happen. He has been improving a lot, but even that match against Elijah at the Brazilian Nationals, like it was a 6-0 match. But like a guy like him, like he gets disappointed. Like he stands up and he's shaking his head. He didn't like the result because like he wants to get the finish. People like the outliers like this, they have different standards for themselves, and I think my job as a coach is to control things, right? Like I don't need to add extra motivation or extra pressure or anything like this on a guy like that. I need to go the other way around, basically. I need to calm him down and say, look, like, I don't care if you finish. I just want you to go out there and win.
I feel like as the competition goes throughout the year, it's important that you evaluate the things that are doing well for you and the things that needs to be fixed. Getting your emotions too high up or being overly excited can cost you the match. And that's something I've learned from past experiences, and I'm sure evolved from it, and I won't let it happen again. So nobody but God has helped me reach this mental stage. I've become much closer to Him in the past couple of months with all the experience that I've had in my life. And it's just amazing to be experiencing this. This is something that I've always heard people talk about, but never really understood. Once you understand fully what it means, I think like you understand that there's more meaning to life than this, and just brings you to a place of gratitude. I'm in love with everything that's coming my way, and I'm trying to take full advantage of all the experiences, and they turn out to be great so far, and I look forward to day 2. I look forward to finish this chapter with gold and on to the next one.
Another guard pull there from Tainan, similar strategy, but this time Ronaldo better timed, brought his left knee in the middle to keep Tainan from closing that guard. He was stuck there for quite a while. That ate up a lot of the match. We only got 4 minutes left. So Ronaldo knows he doesn't want to go back inside the closed guard. He needs to be able to have some space to get to work. Tainan coming through the back again. Switches the leg over to 50-50 instead of trying to attack the leg. Grabs the pants. He's going to be looking at the back here. But Ronaldo has a look at a knee bar there. A foot lock. Tainan trying to pull him back. That was an interesting show of dominance there. Tainan actually pulling him back into the center of the mat because he knows if there's a submission, they go out of bounds if he give 2 points to Ronaldo, right? So he wanted to stay in the middle.
2 points for Tainan Dalpra.
Ronaldo comes back up to the feet now, may have a look at some takedowns instead. There we go, pulls close guard again.
Another close guard pull for Tainan Dalpra.
That's likely going to be the match here. I think Tainan just solidified himself as the winner of this match. Sits back on a footlock here, Ronaldo.
Tainan's going to come up. Gets his foot free of danger. 2 more points for Tainan Dalpra.
Going really crazy for this last second finish there, belly down.
That's going to do it.
Match by match, like I'm building up, I'm feeling better and better, and until it gets to the finals. But most important is that, to me, I grew a lot mentally. I grew a lot in the competition, like in this competition scenario. Just learning how to listen to my coach is something that like I did not do before, but now I'm getting to really understand what that black belt experience is like. Before I would listen just a little bit because I believe I let the noise from the outside kind of take over the volume. Now it's almost like I can have a full conversation with him, like, and we understand each other so much that like just based on his feedback, on his coaching, I'm able to understand the connection, like what exactly he's expecting from me. What does he want to do? What his outside view looks like. We build a good relationship over the years. He's like a second father to me. And he knows me so much that it's just like, it makes it easy when we're in the competition. So, one more. to finish the day with the gold.
Are you good at that? Let's see.
Right now it's the 5 to 7 class, but I run the competition training for the kids, so the kids come team. So I go anywhere from 6-year-old all the way until like 10, 11. Most of our coaches are people that have started here with us in this very same program when they were like 5, 6, 7 years old. And then now they grew to become the champions that we have in the team today. And then they're coaching the little ones, you know, so it's kind of like a cycle. We put a lot of attention into the kids. We put a lot of attention to the next generation because we know that they're going to be the future of the team. We know that eventually they're going to become the adults champion to the team, the black belts eventually. A lot of what they're going to accomplish in the future is due today, you know, and the work that they put in today, the attention to the details. So we not only try to teach them the jiu-jitsu, but we try to reinforce to them the importance of their decisions that they make daily for their work to pay off in the future. More important than teaching the techniques and the sparring and all of it, is to make sure that they're in the right path. And that's something that we're very proud of.
You have school? School is important, right?
Yeah.
All right.
My school makes a big difference about me going early. I already know the school texted me about how much time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Go to Coach Hai, he's gonna help you out. You say the school tags him, saying that sometimes he doesn't get enough hours in. He was here this morning actually. When I was teaching my 6 a.m., he was here training, doing private lessons. So he wakes up in the 6, he comes here, does a private lesson before he goes to school. But then he gets off early to school to be here.
On the awkward side, yes. Hold and control right now. Control right here. This is your break time right here.
The job that Guy and Rafa have been doing to their kids it's amazing. It's kind of like in them already, you know, like the work ethic. Like I said in the beginning, it's kind of like the cycle. I started with them teaching me. They still teach me, but then now I get to teach their kids. My job is to keep it playful, you know, to have them enjoy competition and not fear so much and put so much pressure. They're still young, you know, they're still gonna go through so much in the sport. They're gonna win, they're gonna lose, it's part of it. My job is just to be here, coach them through those phases. You know, we all get through those different phases, and if you have someone right there next to you, kind of guiding you, it makes it much easier for you to make those transitions less stressful and knowing that you're in the right path.
I truly enjoy just coming here and watching and like seeing like the relationship like develop like day by day, you know, and to me like that's the most special. It's more special than any gold medal. Tainan is like an older brother for him, and he respects him a lot. I'll look back years from now and I'll be proud knowing that I was like the one that like had the vision and like implement this mentality and this culture in the academy and help like so many people to take advantage of it.
Go.
Tainan, 2021 and 2022 world champion, looking for his third title here in 2025. Rolando looking for his first black belt world title. This is your middleweight final here at the 2025 World Championships.
Coming to close guard really early in his matches, slowing his opponents down and having very methodical control throughout. And now we see, almost came to the back there, but stepped through. Rolando Sampson was able to bring his face back to Tainan to even things out. Oh wow, there we go. Tainan comes up.
Boa, vai bater nas costas.
Now Tainan in better position.
Wow, finding his way to the back here. His right hand, his left hand is really connected around that tight waist.
Tainan climbing up to the back, has his seatbelt grip.
Wow, beautiful recovery from Rolando. Able to bring him back into half guard. It looks like 3 points were awarded for the pass. And it looks like it's gonna be Tainan Dalpra, your middleweight champion, 2025.
A three-time middleweight world champion. Won his first title in 2021, won again in 22, now a 2025 middleweight world champion.
Man, he deserves it so much, man. Like, it's like, after the disqualification, like, was like 1 year of like just him like having to recompose himself, and like he came back like to competitions and stuff really fast, but like it's like until you're able to do it again, like the pain doesn't go away.
Feels good not to only win, but to overcome a lot of things that I've been dealing with in my personal life, injuries and setbacks that had happened like last year. And just mentally, I feel like for this competition, I was somewhere else. I was fully connected to my faith, to God, and I felt like no noise from the outside could interfere that. And winning, I've won before, it feels great. But to win in the presence of God and to have a strong faith, my family and everyone, just makes everything even more sweeter. So I'm so happy, so grateful for every opportunity. And yes, you're 2025 middleweight black belt world champion.
Tainan, you're proof of the success of this AOJ's Kids program. How does it feel now to see the generation behind you having success following in your footsteps?
I don't know why, but it's the only thing that really touches me. Like I said before, my professor put so many hours into this. Doesn't ask anything back. When I got to the team, there's a lot of people writing us off, and I made a promise to him, and he made a promise to me that we would get here. It's something that I'm more proud than my own victories. So each person has their different opinions about it, but I just want people to look at me as a young kid that went after his dreams. There's many doubts, there's many questions, uncertain future, but stuck with the right team, stuck with the right people. I stayed true to my values, to my work, to my goals. And God showed me the way, and here I am. So it's not even the victories. I just want people to see this, the human side of me. I'm also a human. I feel things, and I'm just glad to be able to hold myself together and try to lead by example.